As we said in the previous video, at the bottom of the Hangouts panel, we find two buttons that allow us to access the list of our Hangouts contacts and the list of our conversations, sorted from the most recent to the oldest one. Here in Gmail, regardless of which of the two lists is displayed, if we hover over a contact without clicking, a little card appears, showing some information and options about that contact. These three buttons in particular allow us to start a video call, a chat conversation, or to send an email to this person. To close the card, we just move the cursor away from it. An even easier way to start a conversation with one of our contacts is to single-click her name. This opens the chat window, which automatically shows the latest messages exchanged with that person. The date we see here at the bottom helps us understand how old that conversation is. To send a message, we simply type in the text field and hit enter. These three dots indicate that our friend is answering. So the enter key is mainly used to send a message. If we just want to go to a new line within the same message, we can do that using Shift-Enter. And then we hit enter alone to send. If we click this icon, we can also add one or more emoji, which are smiley faces or symbols. We just click one to add it right there where the cursor was. When we're ready, we just hit enter to send the whole thing. We can choose among many emoji, or even one of these stickers. The difference is that an emoji can be sent together with some text, whereas a sticker is attached to the conversation alone as soon as we click on it. We can only add text later. Just like emoji and stickers, we can attach images to the conversation. In other words, we can send an image to our friend via the chat window. In order to do that, we can either click this button on the right. I'll close this panel with this X. Or we can more simply drag the image itself onto the chat window. So again, we find the image, click and hold it, and then we drag it onto the chat window. Note that the image is not actually sent yet. We have to click this central button. Our friend can now click the image to open it in a new tab. I'll close the tab. Here on the top, we have three buttons that we can use to minimize the chat. To maximize it, we click the same button. Pop out the window. Now, if we want to, we can resize it. To pop in the window, we click this button. And to close the chat. When we receive a chat message, the window opens automatically with a sound. Of course, to hear the sound, both notifications and speakers have to be on. This other button gives us access to the settings of this chat. Here we can decide whether or not we want to receive notifications, have the conversation saved, archive it, delete it, or block this person. Archived conversations and blocked users can be retrieved from the settings of the Hangouts panel. I'll click Cancel to exit the chat settings. By clicking this button, we can invite more people to the conversation. We can both select existing contacts and look for new people by typing their names in this field, as we saw in the previous video. When we're ready, we click Create Group and the group chat opens in a new window. So this now is a 3-people conversation. This last button allows us to start a video call with the person or the people that we're chatting with. Okay, this ends our overview of the chat window. In the next video, we'll talk about video calls. Hi, thanks for watching. If you have any comments, questions, or just want to say hi, please drop me a line in the comment section below. I'm working on a series of videos for people who don't know how to use the computer very well. So please share these videos with relatives and friends who you think may find them informative. Also give it a thumbs up if you can, that always helps. That's all for now. I'm Albi. Take care.